Hey friends, John Bead has just launched a new bead called the Cylin Bead. It's a cylindrical bead unlike anything you've ever seen or used before. These beads are made with advanced technology. They are smooth, consistent, and have the most amazing colors. And if you put hours into your work like I do and you want your beads to be consistent in size and color, these beads deliver, as you'll see today with my brickwork earring project. I've never done brickwork beading like this before, so let's see if Cylin Beads deliver for a first-timer. The first thing I'm going to do is draw out my earring pattern with colors as close to the colors I'm using. I'll probably make the fringe a little bit longer, but I'm going to stick to the brickwork pattern. Make sure to use good beading needles and nylon thread. I'm using Electro Gold Coat, Opaque Lilac, Fuchsia Silver Lined, and Opaque Turquoise Green. The first thing I'm going to do is add 12 beads to my thread, then fold it in half to make 2 rows of 6 beads. Creating a loop, I'm going to pass through the first 6 beads, then down through the second set again. Leave a tail of about 6 inches. This is what we'll use to tie off and finish the earrings when we're done. Next, I'll add 6 opaque lilac and stitch through the gold, then back through the lilac. Continuing down the row and following my pattern, I'll add 6 turquoise green, stitch through the lilac, and back through the green, and then add the next row of fuchsia silver lined. Continue until you get to the end of your rows of 6 beads. Now we're ready to start our brickwork. When you start every row, you'll want to add 2 beads, pass under the thread 2 beads down your row. Go back up through the second bead, down through the first bead, and then back up through the second bead to secure and position them. Now, following the pattern, you'll add 1 bead, pass under the thread, and then back up through that bead to secure it. Do this all along the row until you get to the end. Now that we're at the end of the first row, add 2 beads, stitch under the second bead, pass up through the second bead, down through the first on that row and back up through the second, then 1 bead at a time down the row. Keep doing this until you get to the very top bead in your pyramid. Because the holes in the Cylin beads are pretty big, you can pass through them several times. So I'm going to stitch on a small jump ring for the earring wire, and later I'll secure it with some super glue to make sure it stays in place. Once the jump ring is in place, work your way down to the bottom of your beading at the end row so we can start adding our fringe. The last bead on every row of fringe is the stopper bead. Go back up through the row of beads, then up through the row of 6 beads, down through the next row of 6 beads, and start your next strand of fringe. Do this until you reach the end. When you're finally at the last row of fringe, tie your thread with the 6-inch tail and trim. I like to use a tiny dot of super glue to secure all the knots and the jump ring. I think the new Cylin beads from John Bead are pretty fantastic. Make sure to check them out. I'll leave links for you in the description. I'm gonna leave a link for everything I used for this project in the description below. Thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and press the notification bell so that you know I have a new video. If you want content I don't share anywhere else, follow me on Patreon. And if you want even more inspiration, grab one of my craft books. I think you'll like the Big Ass Book of Bling, and I'll see you real soon. Bye everybody.